How you gonna play me like that? Why you gonna make it complicated? You won't even text me back. You know the ways to keep me waiting. Say I'm done till you tell me come over. I can't help myself. Now I'm under your control and I can't take it anymore. We should make this personal. Why can't you just close the door? Do you wanna like that? Keep on pushing and you put me back. Guess I'm under your control and I can't take it anymore.
Are you all my personal dreams?